Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So today I'm talking to you about phantom debt. Have you ever heard of it? I had not heard the phrase, and I just heard it recently. I was listening to this podcast, and I was like, this is amazing. So I'm gonna share a little bit of what I learned for you, and hopefully that will help you. So phantom debt, that's debt that people have when you go in to buy a big purchase now in some platforms, and they'll say, you can break it up into 4 easy payments. That's what they're calling the phantom debt. Because the reality is that a lot of times that doesn't get reported to the credit bureau. And so really the government has no way of tracking that, which might be a good thing, but no way of tracking it to understand how much debt people have. Right now, the industry that has those types of payments, they're at 45 billion in terms of revenue for themselves. By the year 2028, they're expected to be at about 700 billion in revenue. So that's a lot of people taking advantage of that. That's not even talking about if you default on it, like you supposed to pay those 4 payments, you pay them late or whatever. So that information is not being tabulated anywhere, which is why it's called the phantom debt. Buy now, pay later. And there are a couple of big companies that do this. There's a company called Klarna, Klarna, Zip, PayPal, and Afterpay. So those are the major ones. There are smaller ones that are doing it now, but again, it's phantom because people have no way of understanding how much debt is really out there. So for all intents and purposes, you might think that America's debt is going down, when the reality is they're using these platforms to buy the things that they want and pay it over time. It's kind of like how layaway used to be. It was just no longer around. The tracking right now, the little bit of tracking they do have says it is about a 2% default rate, meaning that people aren't really paying what they're supposed to. So just a little bit of information. So if you're using these things, it's called phantom debt, and you want to know what you're getting into, because again, that's going against your credit, but it's not being reported. So you may think that you're doing okay, but you have a lot of debt that's going unclaimed or unrecorded. So a little bit of information, something I learned new, so I'm sharing that with you. Thanks so much and have a great day.